to Born to Win legend. Today, we take you on the incredible, emotional, and unforgettable journey of Lionel Messi, the boy from Rosario, Argentina, who became the greatest footballer of all time. This is the full story of Lionel Messi, his rise from a shy, small boy with a medical condition to a global icon who inspired billions and redefined the meaning of greatness in sports. Lionel Andrés Messi was born on June 24, 1987 in Rosario, Santa Fe, Argentina, to Jorge Messi, a factory steelworker, and Celia Cucitini, who worked in a magnet manufacturing workshop. Messi grew up in a tight-knit, humble family with two older brothers, Rodrigo and Matias, and a sister, Maria, Sol. From a young age, it was clear that Lionel had a special gift. He would play football in the streets and fields of his neighborhood, often with his brothers and cousins. Despite his small size, his skill, balance, and control amazed everyone who watched him. But Messi's early years were not without struggle. At the age of 10, he was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency, a condition that meant his body would not grow properly without expensive medical treatment. For most families, this kind of treatment was out of reach. Messi's parents were determined to support him, but local clubs could only help so much. That's when fate stepped in. FC Barcelona, one of the world's most famous football clubs, heard about this young prodigy and invited him to Spain for a trial. It didn't take long for the Barcelona coaches to see that Messi was special, unlike anything they had ever seen. Legend has it that Messi's first contract was written on a napkin because the club was so eager to sign him before anyone else could. The family moved to Spain, and young Lionel began his journey at La Masia, Barcelona's famed youth academy. Messi's rise through the ranks was meteoric. By the age of 17, he had made his official debut with the senior Barcelona team. The world watched in amazement as this small, quiet teenager danced through defenders, scored impossible goals, and created magic on the field. Messi's partnership, with stars like Ronaldinho, Xavi, and Iniesta, created one of the most beautiful eras in football history. Under coach Pep Guardiola, Barcelona played a style of football called tiki-taka, with fast, short passing, and Messi was at the heart of it all. Over the years, Messi shattered records: most goals in a calendar year, most Ballon d'Or awards, most goals in La Liga history. He lifted numerous La Liga titles, Champions League trophies, Copa del Reys, and Super Cups. Yet despite all his success at the club level, one thing haunted him: international glory. Messi's journey with the Argentina national team was filled with heartbreak. He lost 3 consecutive major finals: the 2014 World Cup final against Germany and the 2015 and 2016 Copa América finals against Chile. The pressure on Messi was immense, with critics comparing him to Argentina's legendary Diego Maradona, who led the country to World Cup glory in 1986. There were moments when Messi, exhausted and heartbroken, even announced his retirement from international football. But the love of the game, the love of his country, and the love of his fans brought him back. In 2021, the long wait finally ended. Messi led Argentina to victory in the Copa América, defeating Brazil in the final at the Maracanã Stadium. Tears flowed, the weight lifted, and Messi was finally crowned as a champion for his country. It was a moment of redemption, of pure joy, and it cemented his status as one of the greatest athletes in history. After over 20 years at Barcelona, Messi faced a heartbreaking departure in 2021 due to financial constraints at the club. Fans around the world were shocked as Messi signed with Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. In France, Messi joined forces with Neymar and Kylian Mbappé, continuing to showcase his brilliance on the European stage. Yet no matter where he played, Messi remained true to his essence, a player who brought joy, creativity, and genius to the game. And then came the pinnacle, the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Argentina, inspired by Messi's leadership and brilliance, battled their way to the final against defending champions France. In one of the most dramatic, thrilling finals in World Cup history, Messi scored twice and led Argentina to a penalty shootout victory. At last, the missing piece was complete. Lionel Messi, the boy who overcame adversity, who carried a nation's dreams, stood at the summit of world football, lifting the World Cup trophy. Today, Messi continues to play, inspiring millions, now in the United States with Inter Miami, bringing the magic of his game to a new audience. His story is not just about records or trophies. It's about perseverance, humility, family, and love for the beautiful game. Here on Born to Win Legend, we honor stories like Lionel Messi's, stories of heart, sacrifice, and triumph. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey through Messi's life. If you found this story inspiring, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories of legendary figures. Drop a comment below and tell us which legend you want to see next. See you in the next episode of Born to Win Legend.